What's up everybody and welcome back to another episode of upcoming mods for Fallout 4. This is a series where I show you guys some new or interesting mods that are currently a work in progress by some different developers in the community. Everything I do show you I link down in the description down below, so definitely make sure to click on some of the links, check out some of the mod authors' works, and maybe even support them if you feel inclined to. If you want to support my video, you could leave a like or a comment. That's a way to kind of boost the ratings of the video, and all around YouTube will look at it in a better light. Or you could subscribe to see more of some of my different Fallout and soon Skyrim series. With all that being said, we'll just jump straight into the first one. So up first, we have some pretty cool animations and alternate animations for the hunting shotgun. That of course being the mod by Deadpool 2099, adding in the hunting shotgun from some of the previous Fallouts. I wasn't entirely sure where to put this mod because it's kind of released already. Hitman47101, who's made a ton of animations, has actually uploaded the video here I'm using in the background, links in the description down below, and in the description of the video he does link a download to these animations. I don't know if they're going to get a full release or anything like that. Regardless, I think the animations look really cool. I personally will probably download them and start using them. One thing I do really like is how they're so distinctive. A lot of animation mods, although being custom, aren't totally unique. They kind of have the same vibe because at the end of the day, you reload most weapons like you reload other weapons. There's only so much variety you could really integrate. Well, there definitely is a lot of difference here, and I gotta say this one is very distinctive and cool looking. So we do have what looks like it may be one of the next mods coming from Deadpool 2099. This of course being the mod author behind a ton of different weapons that we do have. Most recently the service rifle / assault carbine that has been very popular and very well downloaded. And of course the hunting shotgun that I did just talk about. Regardless, what this is going to be is a model he made quite a while ago. He does say that he's not going to be making this into a full standalone AK, but rather he might release it as a replacer for the existing handmade rifle. I personally think that would be pretty cool. The handmade rifle doesn't look bad, but the pictures of this one definitely look very good. He also does say he's going to be taking a bit of a break from modding, which I definitely think is well deserved. He has been releasing a pretty constant flow of quality content, and you don't want to get yourself too burnt out, so it's important to take breaks every now and again. But then on the flip side, we actually have another AK-47, this time by Newermind 43. This one actually is probably going to be a standalone weapon. I don't know that for sure, but I've definitely seen some images of this particular gun in the past from Newermind, and I know he has been toying with the idea of releasing a bunch of weapon mods such as he did with the Trinity shotgun. I think both of these would be pretty welcome additions to the game, and frankly I'm just excited to see what each of these mod authors are working on next. So we do have the Syringer Pistol. This one's pretty interesting. It's a new weapon by Doom-based, or maybe the idea or potential for a new weapon. The model is actually by a different guy named Rectus. He did do the model and texture for this one, but Doom and a lot of other mod authors will actually take the models and textures and integrate them into the game in a cool and unique way. This gun definitely looks pretty unique. It sounds like something that would fit well into the Fallout theme that they have created for their weapons. We don't really have too many details, but I imagine it's going to kind of shoot syringes. The syringes probably can be loaded with some different toxins, or maybe a sleep potion, if you will. All right, it looks very cool. I actually like the sight at some tactical rails on the tip there. I think it would be pretty cool to have some like tactical sights and maybe a handguard on this, just to be kind of obnoxious. Once again, this would be a pretty unique one. I know we do have some syringer options in Fallout 4 right now, but this one definitely has a different look to the options we do have already. So we actually have a new work in progress mod that's going to be Obscurum III. Not really sure what this is going to be about. It's by a mod author named Tubblestein. You may have heard him before. He actually made DK Overhaul, which is an overhaul to some of the ghouls in the game. It's really well downloaded and really well known. Firstly, we're looking at these things called A10 Machinegunners, that being an acronym, ATAN. He says this is going to be one of the new enemies coming in the new mod. Then we also have a look at these kind of creepy looking dudes. It almost looks like, honestly, like one of those tribals you see in a movie where they have their face painted and they suddenly come out of the forest or something. Personally, I think it looks really cool, but the part of this that actually got me the most excited is this cool kind of animation where they do appear. I just think it looked really cool, and imagine having a certain weather type that adds these in, I think would be quite nice. And frankly, I think overhaul mods like this are really an imperative part of the game to keep it moving forward and to keep people interested in it. We've definitely been getting more of these as of late, and I'm really happy to see that. I feel like it's going to really draw out the life of Fallout 4 as compared with other Fallouts. Then last but not least, we have a pretty simple one, but one that undoubtedly people will get excited for. This is going to be the old dialogue system, the one we saw in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, re-implemented back into Fallout 4. This is actually a mod by the Fallout Cascadia team. They were integrating it for their mod Fallout Cascadia, but they also did say they'll release it as a standalone system. There are some mods like this that are out right now, but I feel like they don't really show you everything you'll say. They're not as expansive as this one appears to be. That's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys do see anything anything interesting or any of the mods look cool, definitely click on the links down below so you could see the kind of discussion going on around them. Let me know in the comments though, which of these is your favorite? Personally, I think a lot of them looked really cool, but that dialogue system I think will make such a big difference for the game, and it's something I'm personally very excited for. As always, again, thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.